What is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done in the name of love?
Ladies first, please.
Yes.
Nianze wapi?
Anzia tu mwanzo.
Mwanzo tu.
I mean, he was a nice guy in all general terms, but he had like some shady business on the side. So like one time I was here at the office and he calls me and he's like, I'm going to park a car at your apartment. And I'm like, cool, because I don't ask questions. I'm a big girl. Kumbe, I'm an accessory to a crime.
Hey.
So what happens? This guy's a Shylock, and this guy defaulted on the loan, but he tried to acquire the car back illegally. So he kidnapped this guy, stole the car, hid it in my apartment, and then told me when the cops come, niseme sijai muona. So the cops show up to my house. I'm not at work, so they break my padlock. And then the next morning, I don't hear from him. So I'm walking around town because I remember he had like a lawyer in some office up or how do you call it? Haile Selassie. So I'm walking into every lawyer's office asking them if they're so-and-so's lawyer because I can't find him.
You didn't know where he lives?
I couldn't go because he's...
he was hot material from the cops.
His baby mama used to live there.
Hey.
So I'm just walking in
but
town.
But did you know his office?
He never had an office.
Oh.
His office he was the office.
Yes.
He was the office.
Me and his phone is the office. And now the office has disappeared. So now I'm in town.
So this guy it was someone else's, someone he had given money.
Yes.
And the guy was unable to pay.
Yes.
So he had kidnapped the guy and taken his car.
Yes. And then akamtupa sijui wapi huko Kawa West. So the cops were looking for him.
Did the cops arrest you? The cops never questioned you?
No. Luckily enough.
Okay.
They just broke into my house.
Took the car.
And took the car.
Okay.
And then I was just there in town walking into lawyers' offices and I'm like, unajua nani?
Did you ever find him?
I did. He showed up like the next day akaniambia ametoka jela. So nikamwambia wetu watungo tufue. It's okay.
Hey.
And I loved him. And then the next week tuka hang out na klande wake akaniambia behave. And I did it.
Hey. Okay, he had another girlfriend who you even went out. So you're with your boyfriend with his girlfriend?
His ex who is his klande now.
And he still has he has a wife with a child?
Yes.
And he has a girlfriend?
No.
Ex, who is the ex?
Yes.
He has you, the girlfriend?
Yes.
And he has his ex.
Who's the side chick
And
now.
he went on a date with his ex, who is his side chick.
You play the part.
Na tukampeleka home, udem akasema anaogopa kwenda kwa gate, mimi nimfikishe kwa mlango.
Hey. And you did?
Of course I did.
And you still love this guy?
Because I'm a good person.
Hey.
He changed my life.
We want women's like you are very rare to find. Amlyoto, what's the dumbest thing you've done?
No, I don't think I've ever done anything as dumb as that, man. But I think the thing is, if you love someone, sometimes
Logic
leaves you,
It does.
because we are loving with this organ here, which is so stupid.
This thing.
No matter what this head of yours tells you, this one overrules it. I think mine was a bit similar, but not quite. There was this lady that I was really into. So there's this time, you love someone and then suddenly they just ghost you. Someone who used to text you first suddenly doesn't text you until you text them. Someone who used to call you suddenly doesn't call you until you call them. And when you call them, they're just like, they're okay. It's not like they're even like in trouble. Like they don't have airtime.
What's
happening?
You know the way you wake up in the morning and you're like, hey, this chile has not called me. Let me give her time. Hey. Lunchtime, nothing.
4 o'clock.
4, hey. And she used to call me before I started, mpaka it figures 4 p.m. You're like, hey, are you okay? And then you find she's actually in a very good mood. She's not like, she's
even the guys at the background.
You think like maybe if I call her, I might find maybe she's sick. Maybe she's going through something. She just doesn't know what to say. If someone is, hey, Bryan, I'm like, okay, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Okay. Fine, I was just checking. Oh, niko poa. You okay? You good? Fine, cheers.
Okay.
Then it figures a point she doesn't even now pick my calls. So I'm like, hey, this chile, what's going on with her?
No, napiga too.
So I decided, you know what? But I'm going to her house. I know her house. Mimi huyo. I get to her house and I'm like, hey, the house is locked. She's not there. And me, I wait there. Then, so I call her. So I'm like, niaje? Niko kwako bana. Wewe uko wapi? Yeah. Okay.
No, man.
Okay, she wasn't inside with someone else, but I think she was in someone else's house.
Right.
Because she came dressed in someone else's clothes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ni yako mkiwa pamoja.
Yeah. But this is Nairobi.
Welcome.
I just guess sometimes you love someone and you don't, even when they are giving you hints that maybe they're moved on, you clearly just don't see it. So until it hits you in the face,
that's when you decide.
And then I sat myself down and I was like, Bryan, really? Is this you doing this stupid nonsense?
What nonsense?
And I actually never went back to, called her again, never went back to her place. No.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
See, you're very bright.
Yeah, but it took me that stupid to really be like, yeah.
Where?
What about you, Sam?
Well, it's two instances. One is twice. This chicken really like. So we used to holler, and then just like Bryan, she started ghosting me. So me, I'm with the car. I'm like, today she's going to work. Let me surprise her. Passed by my flowers guy, bought flowers, checked into the nini chocolate inside over there, and like a small card. See, you're beautiful.
Hey,
in the morning at 8, because I knew she used to leave like at 8:30.
You are going to her house.
I was going to her house. I pick her, I drop her at work. I give her flowers. Nini. I got there even the watch. Mkubwa, habari yako?
Karibu.
Bado yuko. I've checked in. I've gotten to her house. She was just locking the door. Just like perfect time.
Tunaweza mdrop.
Metani hivi gari nini. Mpaka sijui I've opened for her the door. Like, hey, morning, how are you? She's giving me that look of,
what are you doing?
What are you doing here? Nini mekuleta hapa? Then the hug told it all. It was the hug for one hand. You know when you hug with one hand and then it's for the side. Yeah, it's for the
Christian
side.
Hug.
That's
hug. Even worse than the Christian.
Yeah, the Christian hug. At least
the stomachs don't touch.
This one I was done for this. So I was like, so see, surprise flowers, nini. Then she's like, what are these for? They're for you. And then why are you here? I was like, no, I want to take you to work. She said, I'd rather walk to work. Hey, hizo mawani kazi likauka hiyo time.
Where?
She said,
Kwani ni mazishi.
She said, I'd rather walk to work. And I was just like, yo,
what had you done to this chick?
Yo.
I know. I'm your side of the story.
No,
what had you done to Amma? You're just.
I found out there were two of us. So the other person had
just left.
No, the other person was alipendwa.
She was into someone else.
Yeah, into someone else.
The other guy more.
Yeah, the other guy more.
Okay.
So instead of telling me, yo, what's up, deuces.
She was
and for real, she walked. Like, I saw her walking back. And funny enough, me, na ujinga yangu, I was driving behind her. Like, I'm watching her.
So like, babe, checky, babe. Babe, ingia twende.
I've never felt so dumb like that.
I mean.
Like, I'm following her. She's just walking. She didn't care. She not that don't follow me. No. In fact, she took the flowers and kept them now down there. And I was just like, hey, niliamka nikachukua flowers na chocolate nikaweka kwa in the car. And then as she was moving, she just like, I'm driving behind her. And I saw her go out and take a jab.
She took a mat.
Ndani, like the jab stopped.
How did you feel, sir? First
of all.
Wait.
Because I'm imagining you just driving slowly.
There's a special pain that you can't describe. I'm telling you, this organ. Nikeza kuitoa.
I think the point is that is something you feel like if you showed up at a chick's place in Yamoti.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are man points.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Plus, you guys, did you see how my babe took me to actually?
Man, plus with chocolates and flowers.
Chocolate and flowers. At 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning, man. Man, there was a special pain for that. Ilibidi block number. After that, I looked for a random chicken, give her the flowers.
Yeah.
Did you eat the chocolate at least?
Chocolate will
Yeah, dish. Yeah, definitely.
Balance.
There was no way I was giving that Nini. That sure.
A win is a win. We'll take it.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether you were stupidly in love to the point of landing in the cop shop, like Laura, or you showed up at someone's place unannounced, like Absolute and I, or she chose to walk rather than drive in your moti.
Yes.
What's your story?
Let us know, man.
Spice of MKE,
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. # Sugar and Spice at Bryan Amlyoto at Laura Mbatha at DJ Absolute WC.
What can we do? Do we go and just buy Absolute?
Another Absolute.
No, some tea down there.
Because get me a chick who I'll go and drive and pick her and she'll get in.
Wow.
And we'll go to her.
And then cops, if you are looking for Laura Mbatha, she's
wait. Listen,
this is now her
statute of limitation.
Unakumbuka ile gari mulienda kuchukua?
Statute of limitation.
Alafu ule dem mwenye alikuja na nguo zingine kwa Amlyoto. That ready wherever you are.
Fire burn you.